everybody hears stories. But the thing that makes each one what it is not that. Everybody hears stories, everybody knows stories, but how could they not? Because that's what everybody tells and anybody knows. But in my portraits, I try to tell each one what it is without telling stories. And now, in my early plays, I try to tell what happened without telling stories. So that the essence of the plays would be like the essence of the portraits, what made what happened be what it was. And then from my memory, I had went as far as I could then go in plays. So I went back to poetry, portraits, and descriptions.
C5. 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 Centuries have a father photograph, not a sister. Centuries have to have Helen. Have to have Helen.
Centuries have to. Centuries to have Helen.
An excuse. Centuries as well as that.
Centuries Robin. Centuries not attached to Robin.
Centuries Robin not attached to Robin. Centuries not attached to Robin.
Centuries why they could.
Centuries why they could.
Centuries Ignatius why they could. Centuries Ignatius why they could.
C6. Away a day. It took 3 days at that day.
St. Teresa was very well parted.
Apart from that.
How do you marry Saint Teresa? Saint Teresa.
Saint Teresa.
In place. Saint Teresa.
In place of Saint Teresa. In place. Saint Teresa.
And anyone feel?
In moving. And moving.
And anyone feel? And moving.
Saint Teresa.
To be alive. Saint Teresa.
Having happily married. Saint Teresa. Having happily beside. Saint Teresa.
Having happily had it with a spoon. Saint Teresa.
Having happily learned the moon.
Saint Teresa. Saint Teresa.
Saint Teresa in place.
I felt that the play was exactly like the landscape.
Then there would be no difficulty about the emotion
Of the person looking out at the play.
being behind or ahead of the play.
The landscape does not have to make acquaintances,
You may have to make acquaintance with it.
but it doesn't with you.
It is there, and so the story being written. The relation between you is so exactly that.
That is of no importance unless you look at it.
Well, I did look at it, and the result is in all plays.
That I printed
And operas.
and plays.
C9. Little pin. Makes they might kind of find. When this opportunity makes it be, why might they kind of fairly? Well, to be added to this at the time, that they can kind of die with it, to the left of it with within. Funny as a union.
The formation of a landscape does not have to have formation to be in relation one thing to the other thing. It is there and so in the story, not the telling, but the telling of some
Thing. Then the landscape's not moving, but always being in relation. The trees to the hills to the fields, the fields to each other, to any piece of it to the sky,
And
to
any
any
other
details, to any details, the story.
Saint Chavez. They all might be less than one. All together, 1-1. Acts 4. How many acts are there in it?
That's how they're ready. Suppose your wheel had been added to 3 wheels. How
How
many?
many acts? How many acts are there in it?
Any saints at all? How many acts are there in it?
How many saints in all? How many acts are there in it? Ring around Rosie.
How many acts are there in it? When did
Please be coming to see me.
when this you see, you are to me.
Me which is you, you to be true, true to be you. How many saints are there in it?
1, 2, 3, all up on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, all out of 4. 1, 2, 3, all up you. How many seats are there in it?
How many saints are there in it?
How many acts are there in it? 1, 2, 3, 4.
And there is no door.
Or more.
Or not.
Or door or floor. 1,
2,
3,
4.
How many seats are there in it?
Saints and seed all out of me.
How many saints are there in it? How many saints are there in it? 1,
2,
3,
4. All out of 4.
1,
2,
3,
4.
4, 4, 4 or more. How many saints are there in it? 4 acts. Act 4.
Saint Therese deliberately.
Let us come to this brink. The sisters and saints were assembling and reenacting why they went away to stay. One at a time, regularly, in and. One at a time, regularly and fairly better as they came when they came. And where? Will they be wishing to stay? Here, they are, here. Saint Therese, it is necessary to have arithmetic inestimably, in a manner of which they are not as patient as they once were. One at a time in rhyme. Saint Therese, the emblems of the fruits are all on the fruit trees.
In 4 saints are made the saints, the landscape. All the saints that are made, and I made a number of them, are in a landscape. All these saints together made my landscape. And these attendant saints were my landscape. Nothing really moves in a landscape. Nothing really moves in a landscape. But things are there. And I put into the things that were there.
While I was writing 4 saints, one always does want the saints to be actually saints, inside them as well as inside them.
As it so happens, there is in the Wall of Arbros Mayel a place where they make photographs that have always held my attention. Make photographs of a young girl dressed in a costume of an ordinary life, and little by little, in successive photographs, changing to a nun.
These pictures are small, and they take 4 to 5 pages in the end as a nun.
And they do this for all the family, when the nun is dead, and in memorial. For years I stood and looked at these, when I was walking, and finally when I was writing St. Therese, in looking at these photographs, I saw how St. Therese existed from the life of an ordinary young lady to that of a nun. And so everything was actual and I went on writing.
Scene 2. Saint Therese, remember his name. Saint Ignatius, meant to sin and meant to differ between when and said and mend and end, and very nearly 1 to 2. Saint Cecile, with this and now. Saint Pan, with withdraw. Scene 3. Let us all act as if they went away. Scene 4. Saint Therese, who mentioned one followed another laterally.
All saints, one at a time.
Saint Therese, one at a time. Saint Settlement and Saint Anne.
There can be 2 Saint Annes if you like.
Saint Philip, with them and still. Saint Cecile, they will.
Saint Therese,
Begin to trace.
begin to place, begin, and in. And that moon follows.
And moon follows June. And it is very nearly ended with bread. Anyway, play as I said. Move. But he stays. And this was what I'm saying that a player should do. Anyway, I am pleased. People often write to me and say they're having fun at the opera. Now, do you see what I have meant after all? At this present, this is what I know about the theatre.
Saint Therese, who can think they can leave it there to me?
When this you see from them,
Remember me.
they have to be. To see, to say, last week in the head.
Who makes it do? Centuries and centuries too. Who does and who does care? Saint Chavez to care, Saint Chavez to care. Who makes it be what it is when it is instead? Saint Clair, Saint Clair. Too many to say to me and incline. Who makes it be what they had to porcelain? Saint Ignatius, left and right laterally line. 4 saints. 2 saints. 4 saints. And saints. 5 saints. 2 saints. Last act.
Last act.
Which is a fact.